Hey you, and welcome to some Sims 4. Now we're doing something a little bit different today. There have been a number of times, kind of a lot of times, during live streams and through messages people have sent me where they've talked about my decorating. Now I'm not a decorator and I don't know anything about anything. I know a little bit about color, I guess, but I just keep putting things down till something feels good, which can take an awfully long time. And I decided it keeps coming up and keeps coming up. So I'm going to be doing a little series about how I decorate in The Sims and in Minecraft, perhaps. I'm not sure about that yet. But, and I will talk about a few different styles. It's going to be really basic stuff. And often, you know, the people who are asking me and just have never really decorated anything on their own. So the basic stuff is perfect. And if you want to be an interior decorator, you just fly by whatever I know and go out and study stuff. That'd be cool. So I'm also going to be talking about colors because colors do different things. So we'll be talking about styles at some point. What does it mean to be contemporary versus modern, or Art Deco, or classic, or country, or, you know, whatever. There's a lot of different styles out there, a lot of crossover places that are kind of fun, minimalist, you know, whatever. Lots of good things. So we are going to play with that down the line. But today I'm just talking about color. Nice and simple. I figured I like the name of this one, Daisy Hovel. I thought we can, if it's a hovel, you know, all we can do is improve it, right? How bad can it be? And all we're going to talk about today is color, just color, the color red, actually. And I chose red simply because as the screen was loading, they were showing a girl in this beautiful red gown doing something at a crafting table. It looked totally inappropriate, and the color caught my eye. So we're doing red today. Now, red can be very energizing. In the right light, it can be very dramatic and mysterious, a little bit sexy. It goes well with a lot of modern sort of thing, you know, the cool, clean lines, the stainless steel, that sort of thing. Red can raise your blood pressure, so, you know, you got to keep that in mind if you tend to be an angry person. Red in the bedroom might not be a good choice. Red in the kitchen is good because red also has this weird ability to sort of draw people together. Red can make you want to sit and chat and talk and do things like that. And you tend to see red a fair bit as a result in restaurants and sort of, you know, where people want to get together and the good company and, you know, that sort of thing. So we're going to do red. Let's see what first thing we're going to do. This is a very, very, very tiny house. And, you know, having that wall right there, I think is just an absolutely horrible choice because there's not that much room to start out with. And yeah, we don't want to do this. We don't want to have that wall sitting right there. A half wall, perhaps. A half wall might be just fine. Walls and empty rooms. Do we have a half wall in here anymore? Actually, I think... yeah, I'm just going to leave it open. First thing we're going to do is get rid of what's here. I'm going to leave the layout the same. I just want to show the difference between the way the room was and the way the room is going to look just by playing around with some color. So, paper. Let's start with the walls. The walls are good. The floor is a decent, nice, neutral color. You know, having this tile there. And yeah, I probably wouldn't do that, but, you know, there it is. Now see that's a great neutral background for all kinds of styles. We could get away with so many things with that. It would be kind of brilliant, actually. Bella's chewing on my legs. My little dog right there. She's so cute. So she has discovered, I don't know if you guys can see it or not, there's a great big, no, I guess you can't, it's over to that side of the room. There's a big old chair there, and she has decided that I obviously put this in for her. So, yeah, she's quite happy with that. And speaking of Bella, has a dog. I have a dog. Now, we could use red over this, but yeah, I don't want to do that. Let's see, what are we going to do? I kind of like that stucco thing, but I tend to do that a lot. That's kind of a real classic one for me. You're just going to hang out right here where I can't reach my mouse. That's what we're doing? Okay. What do we have over here? Oh, lots of nice... Now, something like... No, never mind. Okay, these are actually rather horrible. Let's just leave those. What do we have? I'm thinking something kind of neutral. We could go with this. And I'm not a house I would ever be able to live in. I don't, could anybody live with that? I mean, long term. Now she's chewing on my arm. It's my girl. March of the Penguins. Well, that's always awesome. Right, what do we have over here? Okay, here, this is modern brocade. Well, that's kind of a weird way of looking at that term. And we could do a lot with that, couldn't we? You know what? We can make a really kind of, it goes with the white doors. We've got the white, I guess it's white, around the windows, or it's blue. I can't, you know what? Light. We need some light. Right off the top, we need some light. She's chewing on my chair because that's a nice thing to do. Now, I said I wasn't going to change it too much, but I do have to add some light because because we need some light in here. I know we got the little lamp there, but I'm going to put something over the table at the very least. And that will brighten up the room a little bit. Those aren't great lights. You know, everything's going down. We can't really see the walls, but it'll be good enough. This is good. So, surfaces. Actually, I'm going to start with the appliances because they, you know, there's some very different looks here. We could go with that. And that one piece sets the tone for the whole room. And it really does, or at least it should. And that's something about decorating. Pick that one thing you just love. Put that down first and then make everything else fit it. And in real life, I mean, that could be a painting on the wall. That could be a chair that you like, a lamp that you're just attached to. It could be anything. But pick something that you like as is. And not even close. And then make your room around that. Just go work around that. And it's kind of a cool way to do things. It really is. Do I want the black handles or not the black handles? Or just go with this way? You know, no, I don't want that much color. Well, see, this is how I decorate. Put it in, take it out. Now, do we want to go modern in this place? I don't think I want to go that modern. It doesn't even fit the house. The house is very tiny. And well, you know, let's make a challenge out of it. Let's go. Okay, we're going to go just super duper modern with this. Why not? What could possibly go wrong? London's Choice. And the color looks completely different when you look at it in here. Pancake Pro. Okay, click. Oh, it's locked. Oh, I've got to cheat to Bella. She's trying to eat my chair. To get rid of that stuff, and I have not played since I started the asylum thing there a month ago. It's been terrible. Life has been so busy. Okay, now you know that makes it easy. That makes it really easy, almost too easy. And I don't like the fact that the two reds don't match at all. That's terrible. Is there anything in here? Not really. But those are locked. And this is just, you know, messed up. No. Well, I guess this is going to be what we use. Do I want white on the top? Or, I don't know. Okay, you know what? Let's go with this. We'll do this. And we had, what, 3 of them here, I believe? There we go. So the room is certainly starting to take on a different look really, really quick. And I think we're going to end up changing the wallpaper. But I might be wrong. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Might do. Okay, so we want, sinks. Well, isn't that cute in the bathroom? See, that'll be a good one in the bathroom. Bath, pure simplicity. Oh, I just look at that little faucet. I love it. Actually, it's really nice. I don't know if it fits this room, but that's better right there. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Okay, so we have some things in the kitchen. Now, I would probably never ever use that much red, but you never know. It could happen. It could happen. So the walls and the floor are they're neutral, but they're kind of a warm neutral. They've got lots of hints of red and stuff like that in it. So it warms up the place because this feels very cool. Absolutely, really, really cool. Now, what can we do here? I don't know. Let's go find out. Surfaces. Coffee tables, dining tables. Now, this is a very modern feeling room. That works better than the other thing did. Absolutely no contest. Very much so. And, you know, that, well, would actually even work with that table. Could we have just gotten it in one? What do you know? Okay, maybe. Now, this. I wonder what else we could do here. That would be under what? Appliances, probably. Little misc stuff. Now, that's orange. See, I was thinking black. And definitely, you know, we need something else. All this red and white, it's just, nah, it's not working. This won't, nah, that's not really the thing either. And we're going to put a little sofa there, and we will put a little something over here. Now, we could just do the same table like they have. That's obviously an option. But I'm thinking it's this one instead. Maybe. Comfort. Sofas. Actually, this is a tiny little place. Oh, what is this? The Epiphany. Wow. Not horrible, actually. Where's the front door? I'm going to go back a half. There we go. That'll be fine. And we had a television, right? A little teeny weeny one. Electronics. Computers. I'd rather have a computer over television. It's just me. I guess it was that little thing. Or that one. I don't know which it was. But come on. We can do a little bit better than this, right? Hello? There you go. Thank you. What is this? A steamed... Oh, I love it. It looks like an old steamer trunk. Okay, that is so me. I like it. And I think we're going to need... Okay, we need light. Obviously, we need more lighting. Now, we had a floor lamp, so I will go ahead and do that again. I will try to keep... I guess to put a floor lamp in, it was right there. Right in the middle of where you'd walk when you came through the door. So, you know what? Not going to happen. That is a bit too much, I think, for... Yeah, I think we need to kind of balance all the stuff that's going on in this room. No. Nope. Maybe. Just like that. Nah. That's not doing it either, is it? Okay, this is what we had. We had something like this. 2 blues and a red, which just gets us into some strange places with color. So I'm thinking not. Kids, no. What about this one? Now that one we could even do a red, but I'm feeling like it's just getting boring. Too many reds. Too many, yeah. A black one? A black one might be fine. One on either side to wake this place up a little bit. I don't know. What? No, I don't want the TV. No, we need something on the floor. This room is cool. It's kind of stark. And I'm not going to make it, you know, overly fluffy or anything, but I think something on in front of the television there would be a good thing. Oh, totally wrong color again. All right, what do we have? What is this? Kind of a black and tan? Actually, that's dreadful. It was just an idea. You know, you just got to work through some of these sometimes. That's all. Yeah, that really was kind of awful. Well, now the room is taking on a red, black, and white thing. And that might not actually be bad. Now, the 2 lights we had in here before are, you know, crap. Actually, this must have been moved over a little bit because we had it set over the light. So these kind of just have to go. I'm not liking them at all. They don't suit, they don't fit, they don't do anything right. So they're history. Ceiling lamps. What do we have that we could use in here? Strained eyes. Well, that's Oh, that's dim. That really is a straining eye sort of thing. Let's get this one. See, I think these are better, right? They suit. They are. They're not, you know, my favorite thing ever, but they definitely work better in this room. And then over here we've got just a little bookcase, which again doesn't really, you know, storage. The white, it would come in black, I'll bet you, right? I can't really tell what that color is supposed to be. That's brown. Doesn't really quite feel black, but kinda. And we're gonna sit that over there, and I think I'm going to have one little extra, just one little extra. I won't do much, I promise, but I'm gonna stick a chair in that corner because it needs a chair in that corner. Now this matches. Do we want to match? Sometimes matching is cool, and sometimes matching is just boring. And I think this would be one of the boring times. Now if we could come up with that. Whoops, wrong way. There we go. You know, and when I'm doing that, I'm thinking maybe I should have. Are there? All right, Bella, let's leave a little door behind, shall we? Is that? See, I like the idea of having something right there. That's the one we want in here. And then, you know, and then we can stick it over here by the window where it was before. And now we have a little seating reading area. And maybe anybody else noticing that these are kind of more brown than black, and it's driving me crazy? So that's gone. This is how we do it, eh, Bella? This is how. Can you this is it, Bella? Look at the stuff. What? Lighting. And we want floor lamps. I guess, you know what, let's try the wall lamps. Do we have anything in here that would be just awesome, perfect, and cool? See, this is really nice, but this looks like it might, well, you know what? It ain't bad. Okay, I'll just shut up. It might work just fine. And then we'll put, whoops, where'd it go? Where'd I put it? I don't know where I put it. Okay, well, I lost it. Although I would probably want to hang some sort of artwork there, right? If there's going to be artwork, that is where it will be. You know what? No. Yeah, I know. I'm so decisive. I know. Isn't this awesome? Actually, in this room, that fits better. This is not a wealthy house, okay? This is not just, you know, tons and tons of money, and or they'd have a little more floor space. I'm just saying. There'd be a little more square footage in here if they had pots of money. So I'm guessing that maybe they don't. And as a result, we can't go too high end, or then it just looks stupid. It's like, well, if they could afford all that, then why didn't they, you know, do whatever? Well, look at that. Yeah, just this little place to keep your feet warm. You know, when you're reading a book, you can't be getting all cold. Now, this room, we're going to want, what are we going to want? I think we're going to want a little bit of cabinetry up here. Okay, we have a fridge, stove. We've got a trash can. We have a sink. That's nice. Let's go back to here and here and here and grab wrong color. There is no right color. This is white on top. These have black on top, and that's all we're getting. Okay, well, all right. If that's all we got, that's all we've got. Now, when a place is this small, you want to optimize your storage. Absolutely. Now we have to make this feel like home. Now, curtains. Curtains are always a good choice. Bella, really? Let's not do that. She's under chewing on the leg of my... leg of the chair. Now something like that would actually be okay. What are these? Illusions. See, now if that comes in a color we like, and again it's coming down to, do we want, well, you know what, that's not that much red because they're quite small and they go well with the nice neutral background, the nice warm background of the walls, and they're kind of muted and quiet, and that's all right. That's pretty good. Now we need one or two things. We're going to warm this room up a little bit because this is it's very stark. And even in a modern house, and that's cool, you know, if you're going for that kind of minimalist, clean lines and all the rest of it, there's certainly nothing wrong with that. But you got to have something that says, this isn't a hotel room. This is my home. People actually live here. Not sure that that's the right one. Just saying. That could work in some places, but not, I don't think it's going to work in this one. I'm just, you know, these, now see, this frame is totally wrong for this room, but there are times when that just makes it awesome. Keep that in mind. There might be times when that's exactly what you want to do. And it's too bad there weren't two of those that were the same sort of thing, because that would actually be pretty cool. I would like that. What is this? Antique posters. Now that's different. And a lot of times the things we decorate with don't follow the design of our house, because what we're decorating with are just things we love. It's things we've collected. We may be decorating in a certain style this year, but the bits and bobs of our life that we actually love and have hung on to could be anything. And they might not go properly, but that's what makes it home and kind of nice. And that's a good thing. See, that's not a bad thing. And you know what? That might just be fine. Look, they grow homemade strawberry. Wouldn't that be cool? Look at that. Yeah, they just have their own little homemade strawberries or herbs or something. Because this is somebody that likes to cook, maybe. Or just wants it to feel a little bit more like home. And I think right over here, no, we would want a little end table there, right? Coffee table, accent tables. Something not obvious like this. You know, and this might be one of those times where you just pull out something that is totally different. It's just, you know, here. It was an old chest they picked up somewhere. Yeah, actually, you know what? If it's going to be an old chest, it shouldn't be. It shouldn't match. It should have a little life or interest to it. So let's go with that, which still looks like it's matching. Okay, then. Here we go. There we go. See, there you are. And now we'll put something on top of that. Decorations. What do we have? Bunnies. We could. No. But you got to try this stuff, because sometimes you're going to put something up and go, oh my God, I didn't think I'd love it. I do. It's brilliant. That's kind of cute, but that would be, I would put that in a washroom or a bedroom or something. Little doggy. Tramp boats. Let's put a little boat. They like boating. There you go. We got a little boat. I think that's cool. I like it. And do we have anything I would like to add to the kitchen? The caffeinator. What do we have? Black, of course. We just want to make it look a little more lived in. That's all. We just want to make it a little more lived in. By putting what? Candle now. Here, oh, look at this. Antique teapot, which is totally different. But you know what? Maybe their grandma gave it to them, right? It could have been. There you go. And they just love it. So it's different, right? That's good. A little bit of fruit, because that's always pretty, and the colors look nice. And we have a very different room. Go look at the before, look at the after. The layout is the same. But by popping up the color, the room is kind of, I don't know, it feels kind of young and energetic, and still manages, because it's got, you know, a little seating area there. It's got the bookcase. The lighting is, you know, in certain places. There's just a couple of warm touches of something that give it a little bit of interest. And you probably should have another one over here. But I don't know. It's working out pretty good. So this one, the red is balanced enough to give it, no, something goes across both, right? The red, you know, it's balanced enough with some warm things. It feels energetic. It feels kind of young. It has slight, you know, a slight modern sort of feel to it, but it does it without being, actually that's kind kind of good. It does it without being overpowering. You could sit in this room and still relax. You know, in the kitchen area, over here, you're going to feel that energy. You're going to want to cook. You're going to feel great. Over here, the reds that you're looking at are a lot more muted. You've got the other quiet colors. The red is there to the side, but it's not going to be in your face, so it's going to allow you to sit back and relax a little bit. And there you go. One way to use red. And we'll look at others. We'll go for something that's, very ultra modern when we find a room where that would work. We'll go with something that's very classic, with a big heavy, drapery and reds and things like that. Velvet, whatever. But there's one way to decorate. Mwah. Till until I see you next time. Live your life happy and build it beautiful. Bye-bye. Gotta get out of here and hit the little button. And I'm forgetting these things because I haven't done this in a while. If you haven't, subscribed already, please do so. Hit a like, leave your comments. Tell me what color you'd like to see next. Bye-bye.